Hello, we're live. Welcome,
Hello.
welcome, welcome, welcome. No, welcome, welcome, welcome. Where's that from? Welcome to Time of the Week,
Where we always talk watches.
and today we're drinking wine. Wine o'clock. Wine o'clock.
It's
Do you have
Wine Wednesdays?
wine
Well,
Wednesday?
it's Wine Wednesdays for you. So it's
Do
beer
you have
o'clock for
wine?
me.
You have it. Which beer do you have?
I am finishing off a Morello Cherry Sour, and then I am moving on to a dipper, so a double IPA, called Thank You for the Venom. I love this brewery. They do like lyrics of like rock songs.
That's cool. Like, there's so much to keep up
Avenged
with.
Sevenfold and Bullet and stuff, and it's really cool. So yeah,
I like the sound of it. Should I drink more beer? I might try. Like, if I go and like work from the park, I think I might get into a bit more beer. Yeah.
Lockdown. I used to be like a proper full pale ale drinker, like old man stouts, copper ales, and then through lockdown, our local place started doing deliveries of like all these different cool craft beers, and we really got into it. So
yeah, I've not had many that I dislike. I just can't drink too many. I think it's probably just a little bit gassy. So probably after a few, I'm like,
I get that.
Yeah, and then I think whenever I go into a pub in general, I'm just like beer, wine. It's just wine. I was saying this to someone the other day about gin and tonic. I'm like, I don't really drink gin and tonic because I will always go for the wine.
Yeah,
but that's what you get for being a wino.
You not heard the saying, beer before wine, you'll feel fine?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wine before beer, you'll feel queer.
Yeah.
No hate for that. That's just a saying.
A happy.
Like queer, happy.
Happy, great. Well, then you felt like fine or happy. Like that's a tough call. Actually, a couple of times back in the day when I used to go dancing, I would finish like if I'd been drinking like wine over dinner and then like say cocktails and we end up in a club and I was a bit like I would often have a bottle of beer because it's just quite light and I can dance and hold it, and it's not like martini glasses. What is going on with martini glasses? They're not okay.
They're not made for dancing. They're not made for moving at all.
No, literally. Yeah, I've got a photo of me that I really like, and I'm holding a martini glass. If you look closely, it's like there's a drip running down my arm. That is just it sums it up.
Yeah, pint glasses are better for my big hands.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't have big hands, but yeah, that makes sense. We do have
next time we do Time of the Week. Next time we do a red bar
in person,
I will show you how big my hands are.
That works. We do have a guest, but he's disappeared. He's left us. So.
Yeah, as you all noticed, we are a lady down.
Yes,
stitched us again to sell Breitlings. How dare she?
I know. She's doing quite well at it though. So.
Yeah, she is. Mustn't be too bad. She's bloody bought a Grand Seiko.
She's having a lovely time. But yes,
I guess some cool people in the chat as well.
Yes.
What?
We've got Julian, Mark Wheeler.
Even UK Sam is drinking wine today. She is.
What?
Grab it
down. Yeah, so have Stateside and Rick run off together. We couldn't either. Was it deny or what's the word? This is what happens when Sam drinks wine. You forget how to speak.
We are pleading ignorance. No comment.
No comment. No comment.
Just no comment it.
What is it Prince Andrew says? I have no recollection.
Is that what happened when he crashed?
Did he crash? No, that was with the girl.
Was that Philip? Oh no, that was Philip.
Oh no, Philip crashed. Yeah, Philip crashed.
Philip crashed.
Andrew has relationships, or has no recollection of the relationship. Oh, unless Rick has developed a serious Breitling fetish. I doubt it.
don't know.
Oh, Catelyn. Hi, Catelyn. Can't stay for long, but here for some laughs. Okay, we better deliver some laughs.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? Dave's just back, but I feel like if she get one joke in, Lucy, do you have a joke lined up? Or should I?
No, I didn't know we were supposed to prepare jokes.
Oh no, it's fine.
I'm more sarcastic.
I know that's what you're here for. I was waiting for you to get the quick little. Okay, I'm just going to come up with the pre-prepared jokes. What did the second hand say to the other hands?
What?
See you in a minute.
This is the kind of content I'm here for.
Yeah. Okay, right.
We have 2 people watching now.
Right, let's bring our guest on. Da, da, da. He's back.
Hello, Dave.
Hi, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
Name's Dave, and I come to you, Dave. Everyone needs a Dave, and I come to you from Marvelous Quarantine Hotel, Stavanger.
Hey,
Norway for you people who don't know geography.
Just been downstairs and had my brain poked for a COVID test, so I can get let out tomorrow.
Oh, horrible!
Yeah, they said to me, like, they go, right, we can do your throat, and I go, I will warn you, I have a terrible gag reflex. I would make a terrible woman, and yeah, and yeah, she didn't believe me.
Don't be sexist, Dave.
Oh man. I don't judge, but yeah, wasn't fun. But hopefully that will, when it comes back negative, I'll be let out tomorrow because I've been stuck in this room for 3 days now. And
3 days. That's not so bad.
It's okay. I got this to take the edge off of it. So
I love that you've got a box of wine.
They took their eyes off me just long enough at the airport, the security, for letting me dive into duty free and get a box of wine to sort out. But I get to drink out of paper cups because I'm just that kind of guy.
A box of wine and a paper cup. This is my kind of guy.
Yeah, that is my kind of like.
Were we talking about how we feel about champagne last week? And I'm like, I'm rated. Give me a box of wine and a paper cup.
Yeah, so
what wine
for
is
comedy night, it's I think I use it for cleaning boats mostly.
Good stuff.
It's just red wine. Doesn't really have anything on it. Just says red wine. So
you know it's good when it just says the colour.
When it's like the hotel here, this is called the Quality Hotel, and you know when they have to put the word quality in the name, it's not going to be.
It just makes me think of Ali G, like quality.
Yeah.
To be honest, the interior looks about the same era as Ali G was famous. Like, I don't think it's been decorated since probably about 1993.
Oh wow!
Oh dear! Ah, love it.
Oh well.
I forgot.
Too much longer.
The what? Too much? No, another 24 hours, and I should be free. Free is not even 24, a bit less than that. But yeah. The biggest joke on comedy night right now is my life because I'm stuck here. So. Well, it's a joke because tomorrow. What's that?
You're coming back.
Then you're coming back to the UK.
I ain't coming back full time. I'm coming back at the end of the month, and that'll be it then. No more of this. No more.
Red Bar, watch out. Cambridge, South East, London, like
everywhere.
Every single Red Bar I can get to is there.
So it's going to whore myself out across Red Bars nationwide.
Yes. I'll be there for Snoopy.
Yeah.
We should do a wrist check. Okay, go, Dave, kick us off. Wrist check.
Go on.
Oh, as you can see, I'm wearing Snoopy again. I've only bought one watch with me this time, so this will be my companion for the next 2.5 weeks as well. So,
2.5 weeks?
Yeah. So it's Snoopy on the Forstner. And,
yeah. Sam, you can't borrow it now. It's the only watch he has, unless you trade it for one of your others.
I would ship you a watch if you shipped Snoopy to me.
You wouldn't do that because if you had been out to Norway, you'd know Norway Post moves at a practically glacial pace. But if you sent it now, it probably would arrive in time. It would arrive in time for Christmas.
I don't know.
You know what, Dave? Though, failure is not an option.
Not on Apollo 13 it isn't, but in your Norwegian Postal Service it most certainly is.
I got to get loads of like little Snoopy sneakers in. But
little quick.
How about you guys?
Got Lucy, we got. I mean, I could probably guess. I'd like to think maybe you changed
it becoming
up, but I don't
boring?
think you have.
Is it getting boring now? But on a Wednesday, I just like all I have in my head now is like the Mean Girls. On Wednesday, we wear pink. So I'm like, well, I have to wear my pink watch today.
Yeah.
So obviously, I am still sporting my Grand Seiko, which I believe Caitlin is also. Caitlin? Is it Caitlin? Yes, it was Caitlin that I saw on Instagram. Is also sporting her Grand Seiko on the pink strap as well. And she said on Wednesdays we wear pink. I'm like, yes, girl.
Out of the Four Seasons one, that is the one to get. And we saw them at Red Bar Go a couple of years ago, and the pink one is the best one.
What were the other colours?
Green,
blue, that was a green,
grey, and grey. I want to say.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, the pink. Okay.
It's sort of, it is like, because it's like silvery in different lights, it's also a bit wintry, so you can wear it for like all of the seasons.
Oh well, yeah, you can definitely wear it all of the seasons. Yeah,
I'm going to be wearing it all the time. Eventually I'll change it, but not for a while.
Actually, I was just thinking, like my Zenith I put onto a burgundy strap in the winter, and even like a burgundy strap on that I think would look quite nice.
That could work. Ooh. So are you wearing your Zenith today? Are you wearing something different?
No. So borrowed from Watch Concierge Services. I didn't go for a funny watch. I went for a fun watch. The Breitling Super Ocean 2 with it is so cool. I really like it. I'm tempted to. I can't keep these watches.
Every watch also, you've had it and you're like, I know I want to keep it, but you can't.
I want to keep it. But the yellow's so
you could
fun.
keep it. You shouldn't have much of a business.
Yeah, well, exactly. Don't get high on your own supply.
When did you learn that?
At school. I went to a great school. I love the glugging sound.
I didn't know if you could hear that or not.
Oh, yeah. Every time, usually when I was pouring, it almost made it into like, if we had an intro music, like that would be the sound. Like the pop of the cork and the pouring would be our intro sound, I think. Although Julian said, why waste the cup straight out of the box?
Yeah.
Don't tempt me. By the end, I might do.
Right, for anyone watching, anyone watching, so we're just, and Dave kind of missed this. I think we should just drop jokes in as we go. So anyone in the chat got a good joke, we will make sure. Again, time to loom. Dave is either pouring wine or pissing into a bucket.
Or both. Recycling.
Or both. Depends how much you've drank already. Like, could still have alcoholic content in it.
It's not recycling. This is red wine, not white wine.
Yeah. Right. Do we have any new kind of?
Totally forgot to get that up. Not bad. I got excited, Oh, your internet's going, I think.
Okay. It wasn't just for me then. I was just sitting here trying to
right. Not news as such, but no, it's gonna take me forever to get it up now. That's what she said.
That's what he said.
No.
Koala has a new carbon watch out, the T183.
Yeah.
With little it looks like meteorite. No, carbon fibre and fiberglass, black bezel insert with ceramic and Luminova.
Just sounds like just grabbing parts out the bottom of the scrap bin. Oh, it's Squale. So yeah, that's right. It is things at the bottom of the spare parts.
I have an unfortunate association with Squale. Not but someone else's fault. Just don't like them that much.
I almost got one once, and I think I mentioned this on our podcast. Not that anyone listens, but
I didn't even know you had one.
What podcast is this?
Someone mentioned it last week. Well, you don't even promote it at all. Where can we find you, Dave?
We'll do that at the end. Try watch his
podcast.
Now.
They don't watch. They don't watch at the end.
Okay. Yeah. Try watch his podcast. It's great. Well, it's not really, but listen. But yeah, I won a Squale through a blog to watch. So a blog to watch had a competition a while ago that said, I'll put a comment in like, what's your favorite watch in your watch collection? We'll pick one at random to win this Squale. So I was like, yeah, all right. And I stuck in a watch. And then I got an email saying, oh, you've won. So it's like, brilliant. Never win anything in my life. So I sent them all my details. And then I got an email back saying, oh, sorry, we don't really want to send it outside the US. And I was like, what? And it wasn't like stipulated anywhere that has to be inside the US. They was like, no, the supplier doesn't want to send it outside the US. So sorry, we'll send you something else though, as like a gesture of goodwill. So I was like, okay, nothing arrived. No, I got nothing. And then I emailed the guy back again, like 3 months later, and was like, am I actually going to get sent anything? And they just ignored me. So Ariel Adams, if you're watching this on like repeat or something, you owe me a watch.
Where was this through?
A blog to watch.
Oh,
Not okay.
Not cool.
Okay.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
So
No, yeah. I had.
It's not really Squale's fault.
I can't tell my Squale story.
No, it's Ariel Adams' fault, and I bought his book and everything, and this is how he treats me.
Bloody rude. It's lost millions from you. Millions.
Millions.
That podcast is going to go.
Millions of Vietnamese dong, because I can't afford it in any other currency.
Oh no. I've got one. It wasn't really news. It's just something that I shared with Lucy and Sam, which I quite enjoyed. Is Hamilton putting out a nice little advertising campaign?
Yeah. I was in my head. I was thinking, shit. I don't remember this. Was I supposed to have done something? Research? Hodinkee listened to us steal our ideas. I think Hamilton are doing it on a regular basis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If Hodinkee do comedy night next week, we know. But this was just a little borrowed bezel from Hamilton. So yeah, girl rocking. What is it? Murph. Khaki Field Murph, which is a really cool watch. We have them at the shop and I really like them. And you're like, yep, she's got a cool coat, she's got a cool watch. Click to the next picture. It's his watch. It might even be his coat as well. So yeah, I quite like that idea. Oh look, Catelyn likes it too, or 10 and 2 like it too.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with sharing.
No.
I wear Vicky's Nomos quite a lot.
Yeah, as a newly married man, how's it going?
Well, as you can see, I've run away to another country, so I'm sat in Norway at the moment.
I'm quarantining. Sorry, love. I've got to.
Sorry, got to go. No, it's great. It is great.
So the key to a successful relationship: don't be in the country that long.
Abroad, I don't, because I have history of doing this. Like, so for people who don't know, is my now wife, when we met, we lived 100 miles apart, and then she made the decision to move from her small town in Hampshire to my place in North London. And then 4 weeks after she moved in, I went, I've got a job in Norway, see you later. I left. But she stuck around, so I can't fault her for that. But that's more of a dick behaviour by me.
That was the test.
Oh, no. I think it shows a sign of a good, strong relationship.
Yeah.
Or just that I'm an arsehole. Or both.
Maybe she enjoyed it. Maybe she enjoyed being away from you.
I think she does, to be fair. She might be watching now and just be sitting going back, making notes of all of this for when you get back.
Oh, no.
The absence makes the heart grow fonder. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you're now married.
Actually, I'm gonna interject with one of my little joke things that I prepared earlier for each of you. So, Lucy, first, Snog, Marry, Avoid, Brodinky, Horological Dictionary, and Watch Taster, because we love a watch meme account. Brodinky, Horological Dictionary, and Watch Taster are my three favourites.
Same.
I don't follow Watch Taster. What's that?
A meme account.
A meme account.
I follow them now.
Congratulations.
Cool, got it.
I mean, assuming they're all men.
Well, either way, as long as they're not a toaster.
A toaster? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Well, did you have a bad experience in the kitchen once? What's wrong with them being a toaster?
I always overcook the crumpets.
it first,
The toasters don't get along.
That sounds like a really British euphemism. Oh, I overcooked the crumpet. Like all the guys in America listening, they're going, does that mean something else?
What the hell is a crumpet?
What do you spread over your holes?
Yeah. Oh, that's not even a euphemism. That's just blunt.
Buttery holes.
Oh dear.
Marmite, you either love it or you hate it.
More wine.
This is actually just my first one.
That's what she said.
It's going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. You even made a that's what she said joke. Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Come on, answer the
Snog, marry,
question.
void. Snog, marry, void.
And in the chat as well, answer. Brodinky,
Yes.
Horological Dictionary, watch Snog, marry, avoid.
I'm going to have to say, although I love their meme account, Watch Taster to be a void out of the three of them. I'm sorry. Very sorry. I would snog Horological Dictionary because they're hilarious. And I would marry Brodinky
Because he gave you a hat.
he get well, yeah.
It was like a wedding ring. It was basically a wedding
Because
ring.
I am invested.
He is a chef.
Ah,
Oh.
He likes watches, epic memes, which also sometimes feel sort of personal attacks on me.
quite possibly.
Yeah,
He knows
knows
you. You have a connection.
Just knows. And then he can cook just to top it all off. So yeah, that's good. If he ever really offends me with a meme, get in the kitchen.
Cool. Right, so Dave, one for you. Although my third option, I feel like I need another option. No, I'm going to change my third option. Snog, marry, avoid. Gringa. Lugs and Jugs. Barbara Palumbo. Palumbo?
I love how we went into this after, how's your marriage? Now I'm going to ask you a question that could potentially end it.
We should have swapped those questions over to make Dave feel more comfortable.
Yeah, like now I'm just like, this is, and this the thing is, this goes on YouTube for posterity on the record, so I can't even be like, I didn't say that. So,
Not only is it live, it is recorded.
I'm gonna say avoid Lugs and Jugs because she describes herself as a trap, a thirst trap, and no one wants to get trapped. Snog Gringa and marry Babs because she's mental, but in a good way, like the English way of saying
So
mental,
you'd
not like you need to be
You
locked
marry
up.
the mental one.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
you gotta keep on
Gringa
your
is also slightly.
Yeah.
Right,
Aw.
we'll move on from that.
Love
Have we got any funny watches? We love all of those six. I absolutely
Funny
love.
watches.
I just thought
Funny watches is like anything made by a Hublot, isn't it?
we actually had
Or
that. One of the
Constantine
answers. I put it on the on my Instagram. Oh no, I've lost it now. Who was it? Was it Doing Time Scotland?
Probably.
Said he just put Hublot, and I was like, what? Anything specific? He's like,
that's
no,
true.
just Hublot in general.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I tell you, it was a good joke because when we were in New York and we went to we walked past the Invicta store in Times Square, and it said like, buy 2 watches, get 8 free, which is the biggest bargain I've ever seen. But it's a bargain for shit you don't want.
It's a bargain for Invicta.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to get rid of it somehow and get it out there. But
Yeah.
Hold on, I think it was them, wasn't it?
Doing Time? Yeah, Doing Time.
No.
Scotland said.
whilst you're looking, I've got actually something it's not a watch joke, but it's something related to that I found quite funny. I saw a video the other day talking about nicknames, and this guy said, "Oh, I used to work with a guy who had one hand bigger than the other, so we used to call him the clock."
I like that.
I like that. It just makes me think of Scary Movie. Take my strong hand.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. I had to think about that for a moment, yeah.
You should never have to think about that. Gold.
Yeah. Julian said, Gringa, all the leaves are missing from the maple tree. She's a special kind of girl. And Trampoline said the Moser.
I love her.
Swiss cheese. You know what? I forgot about Moser.
I love
Moser
the Swiss cheese
shout
watch.
out. Yeah, but love the Swiss cheese watch. I also love the iWatch that Moser did.
Oh, the final upgrade.
Yeah, it was an upgrade.
Yeah. The best one is the Swiss Legends.
Which one's that? The cheese.
The Swiss Legends was one that they. No. Hold on. Have I got enough importance to share screen here?
So do you know how to do it? And then I have to.
I can see the share button at the bottom. I just didn't know if I was important enough to do that.
No, I have.
Sam has to give you permission.
Yeah, I have to. You do it, and then I authorize it. And also, okay. So then, little side story. When I can't remember who it was, I don't want to shout. I mean, I can't remember who it was, so I'm not going to shout anyone out. But when we went to Glasgow Red Bar and limited edition came along and was showing us these beautiful Moser watches. I'm pretty sure it was Moser. He had Moser, Konstantin Chaikin, a couple of other limited brands he does. Really cool. And he was like, "Yeah, this piece is the last limited edition. It's the last one left." And somebody dropped it on the floor and just
this is the Swiss Legend.
This
is the one they got. This is the one they got in trouble for because they just ripped off bits of everyone.
Oh my god, they actually did, didn't they?
I forgot about that. Yes.
Yeah, I love this. I think it's fantastic.
I mean, Mark Wheeler said that Swiss Legends is the one they got in trouble for. The Genius Dental Legacy.
If they hadn't destroyed this one, because I think they did, then I would have loved to have got my hands on this. It was so hilarious.
Go on, Dave. Name it. What have we got?
So you've got the Rolex GMT bezel, you've got a Panerai sandwich dial, you've got the Nautilus dial, IWC text, you've got the Panerai crown guard. These screws are off of something, I don't know, but yeah.
Hublot, I think.
Hublot AP
or Royal Oak.
It might be Hublot, maybe. They're keen on putting bolts and everything, but yeah, this is super cool and super hilarious.
You like Breguet hands as well?
I think they are. Yeah.
Maybe even a Breguet tourbillon or something. I don't know.
And it's Moser tourbillon?
Is there more pictures of this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's freaking hideous, but it's hilarious.
Yeah. They've got such...
I would wear this
Time to Lean said Gerard Perregaux. Perregaux? Yeah, Perregaux. Tourbillon Bridge. And Hublot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Mark Wheeler said maybe Invicta will do a version.
I wouldn't put it past them. But
probably already got it out there. No one knows.
But yeah, I love that. I think that's brilliant.
That's hilarious. I don't think I'd ever seen the Swiss cheese one either, so I've just secretly Googled it.
If you've not seen that,
I don't know. I love that it comes in a Swiss cheese box, but I don't know whether I'd be more upset that it's not cheese if I opened a cheese box and it
is cheese. The watch is made of cheese.
What?
Yeah, that case is made of cheese. They put some sort of chemical in it to make it into a hard resin. So it is cheese. The case is cheese.
Eat it.
Oh, but...
No.
That is brilliant.
Hey, if you guys want watch cheese, I mean, just
start gnawing on your watch. When you're that hungry, you're like, right, better eat this.
If you want wrist cheese, just come into the workshop. I will be able to on a daily basis pull out a watch that has wrist cheese on it.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I bet watch service centres have the most disgusting stenches.
Oh, I had so Breitling B1. It's like a quartz thing, quite old now. So it's got a fake case back, a proper case back, and then it's got a tourbillon, turbine case back on the back. So it's like you've got 2 layers of case back, but the one on the outside is like a windmill turbine. Anyway, I remember a watchmaker taking off one case back and then a maggot in between.
Oh, nice. This has turned from comedy night to horror night. Like what?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So.
I was just enjoying the shit watch jokes and the thought of cheese. And now you bring this up.
Maggots. Okay, let's skip from horror to.
Should we go back to it? Should we go back to it?
Has anyone got chicken lined up?
I said chicken.
Chicken. Yeah. Have you got, if not,
almost anything that they bring up.
Yeah, it was funny. Do you have it? I've got it. I've got it here.
No, I've got it up. On the subject of parts being a joke, Bro Dinky said bund straps. That's it. That's the joke. I'm like, good man.
Am I missing something here?
Bund straps.
Oh, I didn't think that's what you said.
Not bondage straps. They're different.
I didn't think it was that. That's where your head went. Okay. Yeah, bund straps aren't bad if they're on a pilot's watch. It's really annoying when you see people put anything else on a bund strap, and you just think, like, who do you think you are, Indiana Jones or the Red Baron? Because you're neither.
Shout out to is it Live in my phone lens? Live through my phone lens. He puts lots on bund straps. Some of them I don't hate. Some of them are like, what on earth are you doing? You're mental. It does it just to annoy people, I think.
Oversized, like Tissot pilot, and he had a button strap and for. And the story that went with it is Dad swapped the watch for a packet of cigarettes in the war, or his grandfather. How cute is that?
What sort of watch was it?
That's a big Tissot. It was a wristwatch, but it was almost like pocket size. It actually fitted them. Wow.
Interesting.
Very cute. Okay. Or the Dracula, or the mouse, or come on, do it a bit faster.
So many. My favourite bit is
has
when
everyone seen?
They go like in opposite directions.
Yeah.
I like it, but I do wonder when he's going to stop making variations of it and do something different.
Yeah.
Because there's only so many times you can do this, surely.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like you want the same comedy, but different version.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but it's at risk of turning into like the high-end Speedmaster with like a million variations of the same thing.
Be careful. Yeah. There's avid collectors in the chat.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but
yeah, I've not seen that before. The soccer one.
I like the mouse that he did for Chinese New Year. It was the Year of the Rat.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
that was a cool one. There you go, Mouse King.
Mouse King.
Yeah. And then there's
time to leave,
one.
Liam said, "Can we all chip in 50p to buy Sam a better internet connection?"
Oh, sorry. I have a guest here. I think she may be on the internet.
Anyway, what makes you watchers busy?
But I do like chicken stuff, and they are really good fun. It's like Dave says with his one, that every time you look at it, it just makes you smile. But I mean, when I say he needs to do other stuff, he already is doing other stuff. I mean, he did the Mars watch, which is super cool.
I don't think I've seen it.
Have you not seen that? Oh, he did it. So he's got a watch which shows different time zones, and one of them is set to Mars time, because obviously the days are longer on Mars, so it shows a totally different time zone.
I might have seen
showing
that, actually.
off.
Yeah,
and that's a cool watch. It's not a good-looking watch, but it's a cool watch. But
yeah,
you know, if you're wearing that watch, you are entirely a watch nerd, though, because you're the only person in the world who.
I think if you're wearing that watch, you've got too much money to give a shit what people think you are.
That's
he's done like these. I'm
That's
going to move
cool.
on from
The
yeah.
lunar
Rocket
hood,
stuff,
which has
isn't
got
it?
the projector in the
Yeah.
middle. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Love
and
that.
he's done
Yeah.
a few crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm going to because I don't know how to explain it. But yeah.
I mean, we talked about it this week, but if you really want to talk about a joke, you can always talk about Ming's customer service.
Oh.
2 cups of box wine and he is off.
There's plenty in there. But
I'm torn.
So I hadn't heard that much, and then I actually listened to a Scottish Watchers podcast again.
it's not a good look on them.
And some of the stuff that people have fed back about them, and like the blame being passed off to everybody, and them just being like, "Oh, we're just going to cancel your order. Don't worry about it."
But
I'm not going to claim this as my own.
Sorry, guys. You two and everyone in the comments, I've got you all on the blacklist by mentioning this. So no one is ever getting to buy a Ming now because they're watching. And
By
they've got everyone in this.
Like we could ever get hold of one anyway.
Not okay. Not okay.
Yeah.
But anyway.
He's doing all
on
right.
the other hand.
Pantaloon. Which hand? The big hand or the little hand? Strong. My strong hand.
They are gorgeous watches. And I said last week, I did see one last Tuesday. So it's like, I feel a little bit bad for them because they are still nice. But and all the people that have them, when their hands are aligned, absolutely flexing on Instagram at the moment. They're like 10 to 2.
It's just there. They are nice, but still.
They can be nice and they can have good customer service. You can be both. Like,
yeah.
If you've messed up, you didn't know that movement would cause that problem. You should be apologetic. You shouldn't be blacklisting people and blaming other departments and freaking postal service, the freaking stalk who dropped it off. Like, you shouldn't be blaming other people. Hold your hands up and, take responsibility for what you've done. You need to be aligned with your customer expectations. Exactly. Yeah.
Poor Ming.
Sorry, I took us down a rabbit hole there. I'm really not doing good with the whole comedy thing. I'm just like, right, let's bitch about people. Just you were
a bit of a bitching mood, actually. I quite like it. Ooh.
I'm gonna link again. TJ's link again to favorite stitches joke. Prepare for the cause. What do I need to? Should I go and reset the internet? With Oris, and they made a joke about the bomb disposal expert watch thing, and they're like, "Oh yeah, is that Ricky's like, is that the version we didn't put any hands on it?"
I did like that one.
That's my favorite. My favorite Scottish joke, I think. Right, one off my list. What else have we got?
Check.
Coming. Right, okay, so we've got another funny watch. Sorry. It's your funny tone.
Oh.
That was done on purpose. That was so done on purpose.
It really wasn't. That was good.
I have Matt says it's the fourth paper cut, but I had one before the show as well. So
5th. Good man.
I'm feeling I need to top up. Maybe I should
it's
the
problem with boxes because you can't see how much is in it. You have to just kind of gauge it on weight, and I'm not great at that, which is why I'm terrible at buffets because you just.
Love a good buffet.
There's like these like scales that like horses and trucks go on. And you need one of those like at a buffet.
Why? I thought you were saying for like me. I was like, how dare you? I can't quarantine weight, but like
you can only go to the
cool.
buffet if you are this weight, like the rides on a roller coaster.
You can only take 5% of your weight to weigh yourself in, weigh yourself on the way out.
Anyone who knows me knows I hate buffets. It's the worst way of delivering food possible. It just I hate
What's wrong with you? Why
I hate it so much. Like, it's just the worst. Then you just see idiots walking around with like half a roast chicken with spaghetti bolognese and the curry on the same plate. What is going on in your life?
I get to eat lots of different foods in one go. I'm not bored by one massive plate of food. I will eat it, but I'll be bored. But
you don't go to a restaurant and they say, what would you like for starter, main and dessert? And you say this, this and this and put them all on the same plate, please.
Yeah, but nobody put the dessert on like roast chicken.
I've been to Harlow and there's a buffet there, and
they're clearly a different breed of people.
Oh, they are. They're from Harlow.
I'm gonna put this. I've had a drink of wine. I'm gonna put this out on the internet. There may have been a dating profile at some point that said my last meal would be ... and you fill it in, and I put all you can eat buffet because then I'll live forever.
We'd totally date.
Okay, good to know. I'll send you over the rest of my profile in a minute.
Sorry, Matt.
Right, any more watches?
Well, I'd tried to look at actual comedians who are into their watches.
Oh, Jimmy Carr's a big watch guy.
Jimmy Carr is quite a big watch guy.
Yeah, well, he needs to spend the money on something, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Give me that tax money.
The other guy who's a big watch guy is, I don't know if you guys ever watched Modern Family.
I love Modern Family.
So Ed O'Neill, who plays the guy whose name I forget.
Phil.
Jay. All the watches he wears, if you watch Spot Modern Family, that's a good show. And they're all his as well, because he's a big watch guy. I think he's he wears a platinum Daytona in a couple of episodes as well.
Well, in the show he's got lots of money.
Just flexing on everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I know, time to lean.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. Kevin Hart is a massive, massive watch guy.
No, Kevin Hart is a tiny, tiny watch guy.
Big watch collection, small person.
Yeah. Ellen,
where it counts.
Ellen DeGeneres as well.
Yeah,
she's like big into vintage Rolex, I think.
Yeah, like her Daytonas and stuff.
And abusing her staff, but different.
Oh, Pete Sloan said
different times.
Chris Ramsey. I didn't know that about Chris Ramsey. He's just gone up in my estimation.
Oh, good choice.
What is
this? This is one of Kevin Hart's flexes.
Oh,
yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I'm going to reject those.
This is a watch where you don't care what the time is; you just want to show off.
Just look at that, like, piss off! Let me show you the bloody watch. What? These people can work tiny, tiny, minute movements, mechanics, and pieces on a watch. They do not know how to work a freaking website.
Oh yeah,
but it's because you're trying to mesh the worlds of ancient technology of watchmaking and modern technology of websites, and it does not compute. You're trying to cross the streams; it doesn't work.
But there's people that exist that can just deal with this stuff.
different galaxies.
If a watch company just got one of their employees to use the website as a buyer, they would understand like the pure frustration that watch people actually encounter by looking at these websites. They look at it and they go, "Yeah, no,
what is that watch?" Like literally just one 1% of the value and improving the website.
Yeah, I'd work for that. I'd look at all these websites and be like, I can't
Oh,
don't know
sorry,
where that
I
is. Don't know where that is.
Yeah, I was just laughing at that one.
I am a boomer in disguise. I'm not in disguise. My wrinkles are coming.
Out there and proud. Out there and proud.
Yeah.
Do you have any more jokes?
Why are you doing this to me?
No. Oh, what? Did you see them high heels that I posted on Instagram the other day? Reshared from the Shrew. Look up the Shrew.
I don't know who they are.
High heels.
See yours.
It's Kate Lacey's new venture. Kate Lacey's. We need to get her on the show. I don't think she watches. We need to get her on.
Yeah.
She is. Yeah, like Kate Lacey has been working in the number of years. Has had some very good. What's the word I'm looking for? Mentors. And very knowledgeable, and she used to set up her own venture called The Shrew, at The Shrew, selling vintage watches and vintage clothing. So yeah, give that a follow.
Speaking of high heels and joke, has anyone looked at Archie Luxury's Instagram lately?
No.
You didn't let me finish the joke.
Yeah, that got.
I try and avoid it at all costs.
I thought you were just saying about the shoes. Sorry, carry on.
Well, no, mine's not shoes. Okay. So there's the shoes that have like watches over the straps. Yeah, which are really cool.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then there's like a belt, but I can't remember what it's called.
A belt?
But you know what? It's just a waste of time. Oh, sorry, a belt with watches on it. Okay, I missed that a little bit. There's a belt with watches on it, but don't worry about it. It's just a waste of time.
Does anyone see Tumbleweed?
I mean, come on. I mean, like, there's not going to be many like comedy sets based around watches, so we have to be a bit lenient, you know. Like,
it was good. It was very good on.
Okay, good. Right, let me tick that one off. I've got a few more still to go.
She's written everything down, bless her.
She's here a week, try to feel.
Give us time to prepare though.
Yeah, what is it? I'm like a day date here a week.
That's a good one.
There you go. I feel like that was like off the cuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Julian said Christmas cracker jokes. Yeah.
I missed the Shrek reference.
What Shrek reference?
Did I make a Shrek reference?
Did you make
talking about my face?
I'm very paranoid now.
That's the joke. Yeah.
You are the reference. You are
Dave's face.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, do we have any other watches? I have a few lined up, but if anyone else
go for it.
Got one.
Yeah, no, go for it. I was going to talk about the Joan Rivers auction from a couple of years back. She had a couple of pieces in there, but no, go for
that. You sure?
No, it's fine.
Joan Rivers was the bomb.
Oh. I mean, mine's just like silliness, really. But in talking about funny watches, this is really not funny now. I'm bring it up. I think the JLC.
That's what happens when Sam drinks on a weekday.
I know. You wonder why I don't drink.
What's hilarious about this one?
It looks like this.
Double.
Is it the price?
I've got a few more.
Nice joke.
Yeah, just come. Just as, in terms of funny watches, I think this looks like the drunk emoji. More tumbleweed. Okay, right. And
what one's the drunk emoji?
What about the drunk one? The one with the one with a cross on it, maybe. This is the dead one.
I don't know if it's you know what? I'm thinking it's this watch. I feel like it's not this watch. It's a little bit this watch. Maybe it's the one that has a set to a different time. Yeah, no, it's gone. All right. Okay, move on. I think it was that watch. All right. Anyway,
Did I just get
Lucy,
called an odd fellow?
And an onion.
Oh, you have layers.
And an onion, yeah. Yeah, I am like an onion because I make people cry. But that's not true, actually. I haven't made many people cry. But,
No, I don't believe that.
Not scary enough.
No. Lucy, what's your Joan Rivers? Joan Rivers?
Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers was hilarious, and she didn't give a crap about anything, which I loved.
Yeah.
The wonderful late Joan Rivers.
who never had any plastic surgery ever.
No, that's just the way she was born. She was born this way, darling. Born this way.
So she put her. So after she passed, her watches went into an auction.
Yep, in 2006. Yeah, there you go, 2016. So a couple of her pieces went up. This is probably the best one. So she had a Chanel Premiere, a Chopard. Oh, I'll show you that one after. But this is the Panther.
Yeah.
How do people pronounce this? I don't know.
Just put a Parisian accent on it, you'll be fine.
Panther.
Panther.
Almost German, but sure. Panther.
That's Panzer.
Just say it more angrily, and then it's German.
If you never had for the people listening on the podcast, Time to Loom. If she never had plastic surgery, the couriers really did damage Ming's watches.
I can believe it.
I feel like Time to Loom has a few beers in him right now.
Yeah, he's doing
well. I'm gonna go downstairs and see him, and he's like half cut on the sofa, giggling to himself.
I quite like this actually. Dallas Buckle, the Cartier Cougar. I mean, I don't know if that's. I think that's just a name, like be a good nickname for Joan. And also, if I get to
also
her
the
age,
watch.
and I want that nickname for myself actually.
Cartier Cougar.
Just you in like 20 years sat outside a bar in Tunbridge Wells, covered in Cartier with a fag on, just like hitting on young men walking past, pinching their ass and things. They're like, "Oh, don't worry, that's the Cartier Cougar."
I mean, that sounds like a good life.
Yeah.
Big fur coat and big massive shades.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. What would I be? The buffoon.
She's just going to be running around. I fucking love it. You're going to get to the point where you own the watch, and then you're going to be around. I love this watch.
I'm going to be freaking cougar age by the time I get a buffoon, and I will probably have stolen it. But that will be where the buffoon comes in. I'm going to quickly show this though, because I'm really
Women
love
runs
the
out
name
of
of it.
boutique. Oh yeah.
When you said that Cartier was the best,
I'm like running up and down.
when you said that Cartier was the best, they didn't hold me with high hopes. But this is not good.
Told you. I like this one because of the name.
Ice Cube
be mad.
It looks like a Dairy Milk.
It's not something I expected Chopard to call their watch.
I mean, are they talking about literal ice cubes or the wrapper?
I'm thinking they're talking about the wrapper, surely.
But would he be annoyed about this? I don't see anything about this that would make Ice Cube angry.
Ice Cube be mad.
This Cartier Cougar was the missing third part of the AbFab duo. I think that is something we need to aim for.
That's exactly what I aim for.
I don't think anyone's ever watched AbFab and gone aspirational.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe our American folks. I think the Golden Girls is what I aim for.
Okay,
it's very wholesome, isn't it? I've never seen it, but it sounds it.
No,
it's old ladies being hilarious. So yeah, that's what I aim for.
Okay. Right, what have I got? Okay. Knock knock.
Do we have anything else from? Oh, go on.
Who's there?
HYT.
HYT who?
I mean, it's a bit harsh. I haven't gone long.
I saw that coming, and I still went for it.
Yeah,
I came up with that one myself.
I'm so proud. Are you going to trademark it as well?
You know what? I spent ages
Hey,
trying
bro,
to think of
Dinky, you can't use this.
yeah. I spent ages trying to think of an Oris Bear one, but I couldn't.
His junk
I've got
hilarious.
some photos of you and the Oris Bear that are quite funny.
Yeah, let's not screen share those. Oh, okay. So
Have you got them available? We need to see these.
I don't know where they're on my phone somewhere.
I think they're on my Instagram. I have a couple of funny Red Bar stories.
Go on.
So, I'm not going to name names, but in my early days of Red Bar, there was a gentleman that acquired a Speedmaster Ultraman, and it was when I was kind of still a little bit new, and I was just getting my head around the whole flipping, people buying watches at retail, on for more, and just didn't quite understand it. Anyway, so he was like, "Oh yeah, I had a Ultraman." I was like, "Oh, like amazing." He was like, "Oh yeah, I went on holiday and lost it in the sea." I was like, "Oh my god, that's awful! Like these watches are so difficult to get hold of." And he was just like, "Yeah, lost it in the sea." For like, and this is probably over like say 3 Red Bar events over like 4 weeks. I was like, have you claimed on insurance yet? Like, this is awful. Like, people are lining up to get these watches. Like, they're paying over retail, and you just like lost yours in the sea. He was like, yeah. So I had to go to Amiga when they said, "Where's your watch?" I just lost it in the sea, and then I eventually learned that's not what he meant.
Are you the kind of person that thought when people said things were off the back of a lorry, they literally saw the lorry driving and it fell off, and you were like, "Wait, you've dropped this television." Just trying to give it back to them.
Yeah. So naive. And then there's also the Red Bar where David Sharp went to kneel, was standing and went to kneel on a stool that wasn't there.
It was really impressive though.
What?
He full on commando rolled with a gin and tonic in his hand and kept the drink the right way up the whole way through. Like, it was really impressive.
Well, imagine you're standing and there's a knee height stool. He went to, I think he went to like kneel on the, like put his knee on the knee stool and just comedically fell.
Like, he could have given Simone Biles a run. Like, he was like a full-on tumble, but kept the G&T the right way up the whole time.
Dedication to the drink. I like that.
Yeah,
that's good. I've got all this to come. I can't wait. For,
oh my god, you really have. You really have. Yeah, love it.
All we have on Saturdays me like shouting sarcastic obscenities at people walking past. So.
I mean, fair play to you to doing that. I just was like looking at them cautiously. You were like, keep on walking.
Very nearly just picked a few people up and just like firemen lifted them out of the place. Like, get out.
You would have done. You would have done.
I take my responsibilities very seriously.
Yeah. But yeah, more Red Bar to come. Definitely more Red Bar to come.
Oh, I'm excited. More drink in the next one, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely for me. I drove. Like, I was very okay.
Yeah, I drove as well, which is a poor choice.
Wait.
Yeah, we'll let our hair down at the next one, Dave.
Yeah, both of mine.
Time to loom in the chat. Are we allowed to talk about the next one yet? Because I can't remember. You could let me know. That'd be great. Thanks.
Red Bar South East has got 2 next week.
I'm so upset. So upset.
You're not come and play. I mean, it is weeknight. I'm sorry. So Cambridge does weekends and then
2.5 hours to Canterbury from us.
I'm sorry. We will try and have more. Yeah. Time to said date is booked.
So I'm going to talk about it then.
Okay. What have we got?
It is Saturday. We've booked the next one. So it's Saturday the 18th of September.
Ooh.
We have a different location. Can't talk about location, but
So it won't be a three-way where we're having the next one.
Not at all. Nope.
Actually, after hang on,
It wasn't meant to be. That one wasn't meant to be.
Sorry, my mind has gone elsewhere.
Sam heard three-way, and she was like,
yeah, like parties, three-way. Hang on, no, Red Bar.
Throughway, not three-way.
Oh, right.
Oh, of course. That makes sense now. What happened? Hang on, what experience did you have at Red Bar the other week? Because I didn't see that.
No, it's fine. I'm just
She left.
The after party, Red Bar after dark. Hang on, when we come off the chat, I do actually need to speak to you, Lucy, about something top secret. So.
I said, Red Light District Bar. That's what you should have said.
Red Light District Bar.
Why are we whispering that?
What? Yeah, no, but then it could be like watch at your own.
Why Red Bar Amsterdam isn't called that? I don't know.
We should go to Red Bar Amsterdam.
I'm up for that.
Is there one?
Yes.
We will create one.
Do it.
Fine.
Don't come to Red Bar Amsterdam because no one turns up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a joke right there.
Red Bar Amsterdam is a joke in itself. I tried so hard.
We got so far, but in the end, it doesn't matter.
But in the end, it was just me and Kevin from Red Bar Southeast on Zoom talking to each other. And I was like, Kevin, if I wanted to talk to you, I could have just phoned you and got your number.
It's far more elaborate.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, just to jump in very quickly. Julian said that's the same weekend as the London Watch Show. It is, but the London Watch Show will be the daytime, and ours will be evening. So weekend.
I'm going to.
And we're way more cool. Cooler.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have we got any more jokes that have been sent in that we want to share?
I did. Why do you have to watch your back at NASA?
Go on.
Because Elon Musk is a bastard.
Close. They want to probe Uranus.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Thanks, Julian.
What's that got to do with watches?
NASA.
If I knew we could just tell crude jokes, I would have been here all night just banging them out. If you watch related.
Is that how you do it?
How did you not know you could do that?
Because normally if I tell my terrible joke...
I know at the beginning we say we always talk watches, but it's quite...
And also the name. I mean, for anyone that doesn't know, like, we know the name.
No.
Just the amount of people that messaged us when we first started this show. They were like, oh, do you know what your name is?
No, they didn't message us. They messaged other men in the community. Do you think the girls know?
This is what wine does to you.
So Len IG, he said, I believe it's a true story. His AD offered him a Pepsi GMT, amazing, and said he could pick it up when hell freezes over.
That sounds about right. It's probably the most polite an AD has been about a Rolex GMT.
Yeah. So I've also got what are these names? Renzedo YC, lots of Y's, lots of C's. He said
full effort in pronouncing that one.
I'll put it in the notes. He had lost a watch and he was going to look for it, but he could never find the time.
It's awful.
Should take out a house contents insurance policy and claim on it.
I don't know anyone that did that, Dave. Do you?
Nope.
And
then,
occasionally likes things said, I used to know a girl that talked shit about Breitling. He didn't say shit, he said bad, but shit's better.
These videos are monetized anyway.
But now she can't.
I had 2 good Breitling stories, but I can't tell them. I'll tell them to you later. Or send me a message if you want to hear them.
We just can't make it live and recorded.
Tam Bun 799 said any Moser watch or any erotic watch. Moser out watch and any erotic. I did, some of the erotic watches I did think quite funny.
You listener Dan, love this stuff.
Is it the Richard Mille with the little spinny
69?
Like
the one that says like 3 words on it.
The 69. RM 069 or something like that. Yeah.
I always thought it'd been good with that one though. If like the last line he put really obscure stuff, so people weren't expecting it. So it was just like "suck my eyeball" or something like because people wouldn't be expecting it. They're just waiting for it to turn around and they go, "Oh."
Why is Fahim in the chat? He never joins in the chat. Hi Fahim.
Hi Fahim. He's popped in before. He's found the time.
He just sits in the background.
Yeah, me and Fahim go to the same barber, so he's just telling me I need a haircut.
Yeah.
I miss Fahim.
There's a shadow. Lucy, quick, get rid.
Lucy, have you met him in person yet?
Never.
Is
it an experience?
He's a very good-looking chap.
This is comedy night. Well, I'm taking that.
That was a straight face.
I thought it was opposites night when you said that.
I mean, yeah. I miss him. Anyway, we've run over an hour. Quick, let's get some last jokes in. What have we got?
You seem to have got a bloody pad full. The only time Sam does research is when it's fucking jokes.
Boom. I think that links us to braces. It links us to the next bit. No, I mean, on the face of it, I think it was quite a good show. On the other hand, maybe not. But maybe Dave's here to give us a speedy exit.
Dave is a strapping bloke.
Dave, what can you do in 14 seconds?
Please, Dave, please help.
Oh no!
Please resurrect that.
I know David's a biblical name, but I can't work miracles.
Julian did say Fahim has the coffee machine packed up.
Right, okay, should we
I don't know how to come back from that, Sam, so
I don't think anyone can. If I could turn back time.
I mean, I was just going to do this Snoop Doggy Dog. No.
We don't need this to turn into a musical. We should stop.
What is going on?
Like, I'm so bad at singing that I think to myself in the car, and then I'm like, no, don't do that.
That's why I now listen to podcasts in the car. I could educate myself on watches.
Do you listen to Dave's podcast?
No one listens to our podcast.
No. Right, we're at the end of the show. Dave, how the freaking hell do people find you?
Well, you can find our podcast anywhere. You should look up. It's basically the male version of Time of the Week. There's 3 of us. It's me, a Canadian, and a Frenchman talking about watches most of the time. That
sounds like a joke.
It does. But,
why did you not make up a joke?
Listen to it. It is a joke. There's hours of jokes.
An Englishman, a Frenchman, and a Canadian walk into a bar. We all get shit-faced and talk terribly about
turns up.
Oh. But there's 3 of us. You know them all, Sam. You met them all through Red Bar London, but we now live in different parts of the world, so it's kind of like a multinational, multicultural look on the watch world. But we all tend to agree with each other, so it's actually quite homogenous. You find us anywhere at Try Watches Podcast. It's the production values are low because I don't care enough to do the edit properly. I'm really selling it.
Do it live,
but,
then you don't have to edit it.
Yeah, or there's that. But yeah, find us, listen to us. If you hate it, fine. If you like it, then also fine. And give us a review on iTunes either way, because we've only got one review at the moment, and it's 5 stars, but it came from Cam's dad, so I don't really think it counts.
It counts. It counts.
Oh, we should do that. Okay. Right.
It's like when your mum
Project for
calls
the
you
week.
special.
Leave.
Yeah. But spelled differently. Special.
With an SH.
I feel like we should end the show before we get pulled up on
I
multiple.
think we should carry on the jokes, but
politically
what is
correct,
it?
incorrect issues.
Dallas Buckle said, cut the video and claim technical difficulties. That's a good idea.
Should we blame the postman? Courier.
Yes.
Lost in transit. Lost it. Damaged in transit. Yeah.
We just went aligned.
The team say a career in sales awaits, but I remind you, I'm the only one out of the 3 of us who actually does anything like this to tell you about the podcast. So better than nothing.
Well, I mean, we've been doing this for like 6 months, so
yeah.
Pros.
No, I meant our podcast.
The three of him.
The 3 of us, yeah, not the 3 of you guys.
Okay.
You guys are already killing us in listeners. We've got like 3, and 2 of them my parents. But
you know how some people watch car crashes? You can't look away. You should.
Which is why it's great to listen to us, because you can look at other things whilst you listen.
It's basically why people listen to us and watch us.
To be honest, I don't know why they do. I don't know if people watching this know. Scary thing is, I'm not going to say how many. I don't think when you're watching, you can see how many are watching. So you can just see it go up and down. And every time I'm like, oh, why did it go down? Oh, hang on, why did it go up?
Oh, God. I'm happy if one person is watching. It's usually me, because I also get up on my phone to see how many people are watching.
I should do that.
Post the watchers.
Right, okay. I'm going to hit the kill button. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot.
Sam, how can they find us?
The usual.
But they're already here.
They've already found us. They have found what they were looking for. They were scrolling YouTube and they have found.
Right. Anyone who is still watching the car crash or listening to the car crash on SWL Lugs Edition on your podcaster of choice, hit subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified when we are live again, I guess. We don't really drop videos because we're live and then it goes on. But yeah, if you could just give us the thumbs up while you're still watching now, that would be awesome.
Yeah, if you're there and you're in front of it, just go and hit the thumbs up button.
Just hit the thumbs up button. Don't hit the thumbs down. Send us an email before you do that.
With your complaints.
Don't tell us how you really feel, because we will tell us first and we'll tell you if you're right or not.
To be fair, we don't have any feedback, whether it be positive or negative. We don't get any feedback.
Yeah. No, it's the same.
Yeah. If you do actually have feedback, please message us on Instagram, good or bad. Let us know what sort of content you like, what probably pisses you off.
You'll get feedback now saying never have Dave as a guest ever again.
I don't know. I think I might be like, can Dave take over?
Yeah. Please never have the Onion on ever again.
I feel like you're now given a new nickname, and it's not for the best.
It's not the worst.
It is better than Shrek. Onion is better than Shrek.
I know. I feel like Princess Fiona has this hairstyle.
Are you giving yourself that nickname?
Before anyone else does, yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Wait, have we hit stop yet?
No, let me do it now.
We should go. Right. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Dave, for joining us today.
Pleasure.
Dave, you don't have
Thanks,
to
everyone.
hit go, Dave. I'll do it for you. All right. Bye.
Yeah, cheers.